Okay, hi guys and welcome. My name is Salih Alminji, CEO of Icon Traders, and we have started a brand new vlog, you could call it, maybe, I'm not sure. But what this is going to be is every week we're going to keep you updated with all the things that happened in the week before, everything that we're predicting for the next week or just the future at this current time, and everything else really that could range from activities, challenges, whatever. But we'll get to that when we do. For now, let's take a look at last week. So, last week we saw that JPY, Japanese yen, it was starting to depreciate, and with this we can see that with CHF JPY, it rose to an all-time high, and it hasn't been this high in the last, let's see, hasn't been this high in the last 61 days. So, you know, it's looking like it's soaring right now. However, not something that I'm currently looking to trade because I've got some other things I'm interested in right now. You've also got gold. Gold rose to an all-time high in the last, it hasn't been this high in the last 294 days. That's quite some time. However, it did rise to this point here, as you can see with the mouse, and now it's starting to plummet. It looks like it's going to probably be bearish for quite some time, probably to around, what do we have here? 1260. 1260, because that's the rates that we've got a support line growing here as well, and you can't forget your support lines. So that's something to watch, but we're not trading it as at yet because personally I just have a personal preference and I would like to buy gold instead of sell. Now, 26 days. We've got 26 days to what's it called? Brexit. Yeah. 26 days to Brexit. It's coming close. However, it's looking as if it's going to be very likely that we're going to have an extension on Article 50, and there might even be a second referendum. Now, last week, let's look at the pound as well. If we look at all the pound pairs, we can see that the pound has strengthened over the last week. Now, why might that be? It seems as if people are starting to have more faith in the pound. You know, people are thinking, oh, you might have a referendum, you might have a second referendum, there's hope, Brexit might not happen, blah blah blah, Who the fuck are we to say what might happen? We don't. But we will find out shortly. March is amongst us. Amongst us, we are amongst March. We are in March. Bitcoin, over this past week, between the 19th and the 24th of February, it was higher than 4,000. However, since the 24th of February, it drops below 4,000 again, and it's basically doing fuck all since then. Moving on, CAD CHF. Now, we've now moved on to the part of the session where I'm going to look and show you all the things that I'm predicting, looking forward to for the future. So, here we have CAD CHF. I've got a little triangle pattern set up going on here. This is something that I put in myself, and I'm expecting to sell CAD CHF. I think I've currently got a sell in already. Also looking at EUR AUD. Now this one I thought might potentially be a buy, because when we come down to the day chart, just breaking up on top of the Ichimoku cloud, and on 30-minute chart as well, it's on top of the Ichimoku cloud. If we go over to the 4-hour chart as well, yes, as we can see, it's looking like it's just about to break over the Ichimoku cloud and start soaring. So if that's the case, then we would like in on that. So buy position, long position. EUR CAD, also looking at this right now, don't currently Don't currently have any trades open on this, but just currently looking, because as we can see, it looks like a regression trend. It looks like it's been in a regression trend for quite some time. And bear in mind, this is quite some time because this is the week chart. If we come down to the day chart now, yeah, so it's also below the Ichimoku cloud on the day chart. However, on the 30-minute chart, it soared above the Ichimoku cloud in like the last day. So just something to look out for now. And if it does break below again, then we are definitely going to be selling that. USD MXN. Now, right now, this pair looks beautiful to me. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So as we can see, unfortunately right now, the candlestick just crossed into the Ichimoku cloud on the 30-minute chart. But if we move over to the 4-hour chart, it's just broken on top. And that makes sense because it's probably looking for some consolidation. Then on the day chart as well, just moving into the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud. Now, for this one on USD MXN, I'm looking for it to be quite a large buy. We've got quite a few pips here, so I'm not too worried, I'm not too fast. I pretty much think I'm early on this one. You're lucky if you're watching this right now because, yeah, free money. EYNZD also looking to sell currently. As we can see, it's just crossed below the Ichimoku cloud, and what I'm seeing is it seems as if we've got some good price levels down here that it has tested quite solidly in the past. So I've currently got this position open. Got a take. I think my take profit was at 1.58, and more free money for you. EUR USD, once again, this is another thing that we're looking to sell. In fact, I have sold EUR USD. On the week chart, it's looking very nice. Come over to the 30-minute chart now. It's looking pretty beautiful, to be honest. There's not much else I can ask for. Good trade. It has just risen to a peak. However, I do believe this is the peak of its downtrend. So on we go. We move. 2019, we move. GBP NZD. Now this is something I would like to buy. And I would like to buy and put my take profit between, I think, 2 and 2.03. However, if we do come onto the 30-minute chart on GBP NZD, right now it's not currently looking perfect. It's currently underneath the Ichimoku cloud. That's not what we're looking for. So, something just to look out for over the course of this week. If you do manage to see it breaks on top of the Ichimoku cloud this week, I'd say buy it. It's looking like a solid buy. It's looking pretty beautiful, looking pretty decent. Moving on, USD CAD. Now look at this regression trend. This regression trend looks pretty solid to me. I don't know about you, but it looks pretty solid to me. It's just tested the bottom support line. It's tested for quite some time as well, because what you need to remember is this is the week chart, so each candlestick is representing a week. Move over to the 30-minute chart now. It's just shot above the Ichimoku cloud on the 30-minute chart and the 4-hour chart as well. So this right here is looking good. Buy. USDJPY. This is another one. On the week chart as well, it looks like we've got another regression trend. It looks like we've got another regression trend here. If we move over to the 30-minute chart, also above the Ichimoku cloud, looking solid. And as we can see, it's USD. So USD right now is looking like we're buying USD. Yeah. Then moving on to USD SGD. Now with this one, I've been looking at this for quite some time. I'm expecting to sell this because of the price level that it hit around February 2018 to March 2018, basically when we were this time last year. I don't expect it to hit there soon, but I definitely expect that it's going there. So back to around 1.31, 1.3. So yeah, selling till there. Also, we've got natural gas. Now, natural gas, as you can see, we've got a little regression trend in here. It's definitely not little, definitely the wrong word to use. This, remember, weak chart, but you can see the regression, and it's just broken below the Ichimoku cloud, and it seems as if it's just gone up, back up to test it. Moving on to the 30-minute chart on this one, we can see that it's gone and broken above it. However, I do believe, you know, baby steps, baby steps. Natural gas is a bit of a bitch, to be honest, and it doesn't really do what it is supposed to do when it's supposed to do it. However, it still does. And when natural gas does move, you can make a lot of money on it. Definitely highly recommend that you watch natural gas like a hawk. Watch natural gas every day. As soon as you open your laptop, check it. Before you go to bed, check it. When you eat your food, check it. When you do that thing that you just thought of yourself doing, and I didn't say it, but I said when you do that, check it. And that's all for the currencies that we're currently looking at as well. We haven't looked at Ripple though, and Ripple is something that we're looking. It seems as if it's going to be quite a good. It seems like it's going to be quite a good opportunity to buy quite soon, just because of all the news that's been released recently on Ripple. It's being endorsed by China. People are bringing on Ripple. People are industries are accepting Ripple. Also, it seems as if Ripple has just been accepted onto Coinbase as well. Definitely a cryptocurrency to watch. But that's it for this episode. Unfortunately, no challenges, no fun shit for today. But stay tuned. Now we're still doing it. Go do something with your life.